We are checking out Lawn Crest Chapel Memorial Cemetery. So I'm going to see what is here. Usually I feel a lot of energy in the cemeteries, and I don't know. I'm not feeling anything weird today like I normally do. It is so bright out here. It is 70 degrees right now, which isn't too hot. Normally it gets about 115 here, so I'm actually fortunate that it is a lot cooler today. Makes for a great day of exploring. Like, I hear laughing right now, which is weird because no one's in the cemetery but me and my husband, who's driving around, and I keep hearing like a little girl laughing. I don't know if you guys can hear anything. I don't know. I'm really attentive to that. Like, if your third eye is open and you meditate and you believe in all that, you can kind of sense the extra energy in the cemetery. I always believe that in life there is death, and in death there is life. So ultimately, essentially, I believe that no one's really dead, because if your energy is always here and can always be created and never be destroyed, then spirits are everywhere, essentially. And I hope that I'm not insulting anybody by saying that, and if I am, well, I'm sorry. People get insulted over really small things, but I believe that spirits do exist. I mean, how else would I be able to explain Polaroid photos that I have before my grandma died, of her showing up in pictures where she wasn't with us. My grandma couldn't go a lot of places because she was wheelchair bound, and she died and had a heart attack when I was 8, and just certain places that I go, she is there, and I can sense her energy. And there's a lot of energy going on right now in this cemetery since I've been here. At first I didn't feel anything, but since I've been walking around now for about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, I felt something tap me on the shoulder, and I felt something pull my hair, and then I heard somebody laugh, like a child laugh. I do consider myself to be like a spirit medium. I'm not going to hype up this video for you, but there's definitely a lot of energy going on in this cemetery. It's incredible. And when I say I do have to be careful what I say, it is because sometimes you can accidentally invite the spirits, to home with you, and that's never something I want to do, because not all of the people who have died are maybe good people, and so you're inviting all kinds of energy in your house when you do talk to the spirits. So you do have to be careful of that. Ooh, that is interesting. Look at this. I'm not sure if it's a headstone. I don't really see a name, but that is interesting and caught me off guard, and I almost fell because I jumped a little when I saw that. I don't know why, but yeah. Talk about easily scared. It's very, very interesting. There's a lot of old headstones and there's a lot of newer headstones, and it's just an overwhelming amount of energy for somebody who's a spirit medium. But there's also a lot of history in the cemeteries too. Lawrence. That's not a name you hear too much. It's a nice name. Mackenzie. Not sure how to say the name in the back, and I'm not going to butcher that name. But I like that they have a bench for a headstone. Oh, this is very interesting and different. What does it say? It says... Okay, I'm gonna try to say this. Correct me if I'm wrong. It says Badass Farmer, right up here above the pickaxe. Badass Farmer, Bockrath James Trevor, 21470 to 22019. Forever loved. See, I would want that to say something like that on my headstone. But instead of farmer, it would be like Badass Explorer, because I explore everything. I love how just relaxing this headstone looks, and it just looks very peaceful. That's interesting. I like that. I know it's kind of weird, nobody really ever says that they like headstones, but I find it very intriguing and interesting. I just moved to our area that we live in back in May, so I am exploring. In case anyone's wondering, I'm talking about California, Northern California, and I moved from Ohio back in May. So it's not too long that I've been here, a little over 3 months, almost 4. And I'm just exploring the area because we have a lot of fires that are going on in the small town of, well, I say small, to me it's small because I'm from a small town, Redding, California, and there's been a lot of fires here, so I'm just trying to explore and record everything just in case, there's nothing to show. Later I have, videos that I can share with the future generation. It's just so sad, some of these people, if you look at their headstones, how shortcut their lives were. Sad. Oh, this is another interesting one. Really like that. I am kind of curious. I don't normally touch people's headstones, but I am kind of curious what this is. Oh, it's got a picture of the person inside. How interesting. Wow. Just judging by her picture, she looks like she had a lot of fun. Let's clean that off. Got a cowboy hat on. Go ahead and close this so I don't let the sun ruin the picture, but you can always look at someone's headstone, even if you don't know them, and you can just get feelings about their headstone. And her picture tells me that she had a fun life, or that she was a fun person. That's the feeling I get from that headstone in that picture. Oh, here's something interesting over here. Have to get out of the sun. I'm getting a little dizzy because it's getting hotter out. It's like 100 degrees right now. Now these are all plaques of people that are buried too. as well. Came over here because, well, not only did the wall, but the statue caught my eye. Oh, that was on somebody's headstone. Don't know where. A statue, like from afar, it gives me the heebie-jeebies because it feels like it's staring at you. Oh, how interesting. That is just, that's bizarre. It looks like there is a bush or something in the tree. That's really peculiar. And it looks like it's still alive, unless that's just like a tumbleweed. I'd also like to take a moment in this video just to thank the, as my husband is in the service, thank the men and women who are in the service that died recently. I'm not gonna say all their names because I don't have a list and I don't want to be wrong in pronunciation, but I want to thank all the men and women who continue to fight for our country and honor those who died September 11th, 2001. And I just want to say thank you to all those of you who continue to serve, and all the firefighters, the paramedics, and the police who continue to serve and protect during what's going on, and the people that are helping with the fires in our area. You're doing an amazing job. I hope everyone who's watching this video has a blessed day. Let's see what this one says. Interesting. What about this one? What's this one say? A lot of these are flatter headstones. That's very interesting. I've never seen, when you go to a cemetery, a lot of in-the-ground headstones. I don't know, there's always something intriguing and different about the different cemeteries that you go to. Interesting. I love checking out cemeteries. There's a lot of people buried here. I like that. They put a little apple on the person's headstone. I like that. Ooh, almost fell in the ditch. If that isn't the sign from the beyond, I don't know what is. Let's go check out this interesting piece over here.